So here we are again. More problems with the C10. Got in it earlier today, and was gonna drive it down the road. It's been literally like 2 or 3 days after the carburetor deal, and I've crunk it up. I crunk it up yesterday. Yeah, crunk it up yesterday. It ran fine. Crunk it up a while ago. Ran fine. I moved it up, as you can see, about 2 foot. Then I shut it down and went inside to get me something to drink real quick for the ride. Come back out, got in it, started it up, running like pure D shit. Wait for the dog to get in, and then I'll show y'all how it's running. It won't even rev up or nothing now. With the carburetor issue, it was still rev up, it was just busting up a little bit. Now it won't even hardly rev up. Popping and backfiring. So I'm assuming it's got at least 2 dead cylinders. It's got to have at least 2 dead cylinders to be running this road. So I'm going to check that real quick, and I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to check it. Fuel filter's still nice and clean. I mean, it ain't got no gas in it right now. But ain't no particles in it like it was last time, so I know it ain't the carburetor. It's running way too bad to be the carburetor again. But how I'm gonna check it to see if it's a dead cylinders or whatever, which I'm pretty sure it is. I know it is. It's got to be. I'm gonna crank it up, let it run, and then I'm gonna lightly touch each one of these header tubes, and whichever one ain't hot or not very hot, I'm gonna assume that's the ones that's not firing. So I'm gonna crank it up, let it run for a minute, then I'm gonna come out here and burn myself. Letting it run for 20-30 seconds, just long enough to get some heat on the header tubes. That way I can, like I said, go burn myself and see which one's firing and which one's not. Popping and backfiring, not even touching the throttle. Alright, so if I had a heat gun, this would be a lot easier. I can just aim it at each header tube, and then whichever one's a lot cooler than the others would probably be the ones that's not firing or dead. But I'm just going to lightly touch each one with the back of my hand like that, and figure out which ones I think are dead. I'm going to put the phone down so I don't burn myself too bad. But real quick, these are NGK plugs in here. I run autolite forever, never had a problem with them. I swapped them out just because they was old, and I went to these NGK because everybody was talking about them, how good they are and whatnot, especially with LS's. I ran AC Delco before that a long time ago, until I had a S10 before this one with a V8 in it, and I had AC Delcos in it, and the plugs kept fouling out, dying or whatever. I always had dead cylinders and swapping them out all the time, so I finally just went to autolite. Been using autolite ever since, and I put these NGKs in here probably 2 or 3 months ago. They're not really old, and I had the autolites in here before for 2 years. The whole time the motor's been in the truck. I still got the autolites and an old junk motor out there. Well, I say junk motor. It's the motor for the S10. But I'm gonna go take the ones out of it and swap them out with these, if that's what the problem is. I'm can't talk. I'm gonna go ahead and check each header tube, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I went over each ones, and the 2 back ones on each side are really cool, so I know them 2 are probably dead. And then this one here, that one right there, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, number 6. It's kind of cool, but it's still hot too, but it is right by that other header tube. But I'm going to swap the 2 back ones out for sure real quick and see how it runs in. Junk motor I was referring to, which it kind of really is junk. It's just a 160,000 mile vortec motor with a cam. But it should be alright in the S10. Better than the 305 that's in it now. Shit. Maybe that one's still good. That's the NGK TR55. About to take it out. So you can see how new looking the NGK is compared to the autolite. I mean, NGK has barely been ran. The autolite is old and oily. Autolite in. That's the old NGK light that I dropped with cracked porcelain. I don't know if you can see it. Mike can see it. I dropped it over there, it cracked it. I'm gonna put it in anyhow. Autolite with cracked porcelain in. And there's the two NGKs I took out. Like I said, I know them two back cylinders were dead. I know. I gotta put the plug wire back on that one, or that's gonna be dead still too. But I know them two back was dead because these three was warm. That one was very cool. And these two right here was very warm. That one, number 6, was kind of warm. So it may be dead too, I don't know. And number 8 back there was very cool. So now to go try it and see. Plug wire back on number 8. Alright, moment of truth. It's better, but it's still not. I think I'm gonna change that other plug too, number 6, and see what happens. Because it's still not smooth as it should be. Got another auto light here, and that one over there for number 5, I do believe it was 5, yeah, 5. It's got that cracked porcelain too, so that may be the problem. But I'm gonna swap out number 6 here, NGK, with another auto light. I gotta let this one bitch cool off because this header tube right here burning the hell out of my hand. Alright, auto light in. 3 fairly new NGKs out. Alright, I hope this is it because I'm tired of crawling in and out and running that damn engine bay. He's running smooth now. I believe that was the problem. Oh yeah. And it's still got an auto light in it with the cracked porcelain. Air breather makes a nice little tool and spark plug holder until they all rattle off and fall in the belt and sling out and hit me in the head. Still haven't really idled it down since I cleaned the carburetor out of it the other day. Alright, so my conclusion on these spark plugs is this is my first time buying them, probably be my last time. NGK TR55s. 3 of them died all at once, and I put 3 2-year-old auto lights back in it, which one of them I dropped on the ground and cracked the porcelain. Still put it in there anyhow. Now my motor's running on all 8 cylinders again instead of being a V5. Now it's a V8 again. I may just have got a bad batch of these plugs. I'm sure NGK is a good plug. A lot of people use them. It may just be a bad batch that I got, but for 3 of them that fell on me, and they're not even 2 or 3 months old, I ain't gonna be using them again. I'll probably get them warrantied out and have a new set laying around for something, but I won't buy any more. I'll just stick to my $2 auto lights. But if y'all like the video, like it, comment, subscribe. There'll be more to come later.